back to my vlog. I hope you're okay. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Katrina. I'm a mum of two. I like to share home decor, food, and just general mum life content really. I hope you're all well, I hope you're okay. So we've been actually doing lots of renovations to our kitchen and we have some more progress. So I thought I would show you, start the vlog. So I'm going to show you progress to the kitchen. We have paint, guys. We have paint and the bathroom. What else is happening? I've got a 40th, Luke and I have a 40th birthday party to go to this weekend, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'll vlog a bit of that. Hopefully maybe try and fit in a bit of nice lunch together. And I'm going to show you, so although we've got a painter and decorator in to do the painting, they don't do wallpapering, so I'm going to have to go myself, sod it, and I thought I'd vlog that as well. So first of all, let me show you. Now let me just pan back. No, do you know what? Let me go and turn off the lighting because I feel like you can't get a true sense of the word. Yes, everything is everywhere. Like everything is everywhere. So this is the colour, and I'm not going to lie. When I first come down, because he basically started doing like the cutting in bits first, when I came downstairs and I saw it against the white, I was like, oh my God, I'm not sure. But I love it. I absolutely love it. Now it's on the actual walls. I just think it goes so nice. It really ties in together. It looks beautiful with the brass as well. Let me just come round this way. It's really dark and gloomy daylight outside. I don't know what's going on. Like, can we have the sunshine back, please? So it just works really nice to pull everything in. So it's not finished. Do not look at the ceiling up there. We needed, so basically this is where the bathroom area was. So obviously this line here was the wall that was knocked down. So it's needed, this is the thing you can't see. When you've got the plastering up and it looks fine, when the paint goes up, it's a different matter. So Luke wasn't happy with this line here. So we've had some extra, I don't know, I think he said filler or stuff. That's gonna be buffed down and paint's gonna go on top. So yeah, this is the paint color. Absolutely love it. He's actually coming back because he's got to do all like the skirting and stuff. Let me show you the bathroom. Oh, bloody love it. Bloody love it. So obviously this wall here is going to be the wall that I do with wallpaper. It's very leery. I've never wallpapered in my life, so that will be an experience. We've taken it up to the ceiling. This colour, FYI, is called Drab. This bit here we had, do you know what? To be fair to Luke, he's done a bloody good job. Even if I do say so myself. So we had a massive, great big gap along here. And he added some like leftover worktop to create like a little bit of a backsplash, which I think is great. And then we were left with a big gap here. So our decorator was like, why don't you just put a bit of worktop along there? So that's what we've done. And I think it looks really cohesive. It all blends really well. Obviously, we've got the skirting to do. Now, I personally wanted to have the skirting the same colour as the walls and just colour drench everything. But they're like, oh, you're gonna, he said, you're gonna have to get the paint made up to be like wood paint. And I'm doing that. So we're gonna go all white at the bottom. Obviously, this is all needs to be painted as well at the bottom. But yeah, I'm really happy. I love the colour. What do you think? Yeah, we're getting there now. So he's going to come back and finish off in a little bit. But yeah, so far I'm really pleased. So, what else did I have to tell you? I'm sure I had some other bits. Oh, I've had a bloody, yesterday we had an absolute disaster. So I'll be completely honest, okay? Because I'm that type of person. We had someone in to do everything. So he done the kitchen, he didn't do the plumbing. We had a separate plumber to do that. We had to get a gas engineer to fit the new hob, obviously remove the radiators. He done the flooring. But in hindsight, I wish that we had someone just to do the kitchen, someone just to do the electrics, because we came across a couple of issues which I wasn't too happy about, and it meant that we had to get a proper electrician to come back and do some other bits and pieces. Those spotlights that you can see, let me just show you up here. These are obviously original spotlights. And if I just flip the camera, when the electrician come back to fit that, he was like, the wiring's missing. I'm like, what do you mean the wiring's missing? But the wiring's not there. So, and also another thing, let me put on the lights and I'll show you. He was like, your spotlights are cool. Your lighting over here is warm. And I was like, ah. And he's like, it throws everything off. So I personally prefer warm lighting because I think it just really, I love the colour of like how the warm lighting makes everything look over here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to replace all of the spotlights just to make sure. So they'll all be warm lighting. And then I said to Luke, if we're taking out all of the spotlights, because as you can see, our spotlights are chrome, we have a lot of brass and gold accents in here. Why don't we just either get brass spotlights or white to match the ceiling? So I don't know how much brass spotlights cost. I need to actually look into it. But we're going to have now 4 here. And he said it's a bit dark in this corner. So we are going to have another 2 added here. So update so far. Yeah, we're nearly there. Yesterday I wanted to, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to cry. Like when we were having the issues, there's also issues with that lighting in there. I bought a sensor light because basically, let me come and show you actually again. If you have a bathroom and you obviously want lighting, the light switch should be on the outside of the wall because that's where it was the last time. They installed it and they put it, so he installed it, he put it inside. And basically he pushed a load of wiring in here, which I'm not very happy about. So when the electrician comes, again, he's gonna wire it all correctly. This switch will be replaced with a PIR switch. So basically it's like a sensor switch, so nothing's being touched. So when you walk in, the light just comes on and it's gold. So that should be actually arriving today, to be fair. And when he comes back, he's going to do it again. So mine is, although it could save you money, it won't in the long run. So the best thing to do is to hire, I wouldn't say get someone who does it all, because I just don't think it's possible to do it all at a really good standard. And this is no shade to the person who done the work in here. I'm happy, but there's obviously certain things that I wasn't happy with, is to get a separate electrician, a separate plumber, and then obviously the person who fits the kitchen. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, to do everything. So that's just my 2 cents. Anyway, I'm starving. I thought we could make some lunch together. Really fancy a nice chicken salad, so that's what we're going to make. Do you know, I've been wanting to try roasted chickpeas in a salad for ages. So let's give it a go. Honestly, please ignore the state of my kitchen. Stuff is everywhere, but I can have a good clean tomorrow once everything's out. So these are the M&S chickpeas in water. So you can actually eat these straight away, but I'm going to toast them in a little bit of salt, paprika and garlic and just see how they taste. So apparently you need to rinse them in water first. So let's do that. There we go. Let that drain. And then I'm going to get a bowl, line it with some kitchen roll, just let all the water absorb, and then I'm going to coat them in the seasonings. Right, okay, so I've tipped them into a Tupperware pot, and I'm just going to go and top them with a little bit of garlic. Some garlic, some paprika. Yeah, I've always wanted to do this, but I've never actually tried it, and I've heard good things. And you know what? Sod it. Let's bung in a little bit of chilli flakes. Love chilli flakes. Quite a lot of chilli flakes. Let's go all out. There we go. And then just give it a mix, and then get all this in the air fryer. There's one thing about me. As soon as it's summer, I'm making gigantic salads. I love a gigantic salad. I'm just gonna wash some spinach. Got some lettuce already. Rinse off my spinach. I'll just have love them, and you can fit in so many different like plant points. I just feel like this is great for getting loads of plant points in, and it's filling as well. I've just been craving like salads non-stop. Yeah, for the last few days, but the weather clearly hasn't got the memo. I felt like it teased us with that lovely bit of sunshine, and now I don't know what's going on. It's been really cold for ages. Today I really felt like putting the heating on. Oh, sugar, it's because I'm rushing. This is the thing with like working from home, you only get a certain amount of time to get stuff done. And this morning I went to go and see Theo's little school play. It was so cute. Oh, they worked so hard, bless them. So sweet. I was like trying not to cry, just because it's sweet and you feel like they're only small for a short period of time. And then honestly, like for parents with for parents with kids in primary school, seriously, make the most of it, because the moment they go to secondary school, you don't really get to see them doing a lot of stuff. You don't have these lovely little assemblies put on. You don't get to socialise with the school mums. You don't really see what your kids are doing that much. Like, that's one thing that I've definitely missed now that obviously Olivia's gone up to secondary school. So yeah, I really cherish these primary school years. I only got to see, it goes quick. That's the thing, like everyone says it goes quick, but you don't realise it goes so quick. Right, so I'm just bunging in, so I've got some lettuce, I've got some cucumber, I've got some tomatoes, I'm going to bung in a little bit of pepper. Why not? Oh, that's my fridge bleeping. I was like, what's bleeping? It's the fridge telling me you've left it open. Let me just put this away. Okay, so I've just got a quarter, I'd say, a quarter of a pepper. I'm going to slice that up as well, bung that in there. What is your go-to meat for salad? For the past couple of days, I've been having tuna niçoise, so obviously like a whole tin of tuna, 2 boiled eggs. I actually boiled up, because obviously I knew that the decorators were in, I was like, right, I need to be able to eat, but I haven't got loads of time in the kitchen to be making my eggs that I normally would make. So I've, yeah, I pre-boiled them, and last night I pre-made some chicken, which I'm going to go and get out now. Give my chickpeas a little shaky. So yeah, I pre-cooked some chicken when I was doing dinner last night, and what flavour did I add? I think I had like chipotle, salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, because I knew I was kind of going for this vibe this morning. So I'm just gonna slice up my chicken. Oh, it looks lovely. Luke was like, I can't remember what time it got to, but it got to about, I think maybe like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And he was like, I'm gonna go and make some food. And then he came back up and he was like, oh, that chicken in the fridge, can I have that? I was like, absolutely not. This is my lunch. Like, you go to the cafe and whatever you do to have your lunch, and I'm not starving. I haven't got time to be doing anything else. So yeah, that was a meanie, and I said no. I just want to get this done because the decorator will be back like any minute, and I just want to get out of his way. I'm absolutely starving now. There we go. Yeah, I just want to leave him to be able to crack on without getting in his way, because it's just, I don't know where the time's gone this morning. It's been so busy. Like, that chicken looks like it's cut. Oh, we're gonna, oh, that tastes lovely as well. So much flavour. Love the chipotle. Love the chipotle. There we go. So good. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, so rinse this off. And we're not going to stop there because I've got something else. So I nearly forgot, I need to make my dressing. So this is my go-to quick dressing. A little bit Greek yogurt in there. When you have that liquid in the Greek yogurt, don't get rid of that. That is all the goodnesses in there. Squeeze a lemon. Squeeze your lemon in there. I'll do like a bit of black pepper though as well. Go and get that out. Black pepper. There we go. And then I personally love to use a bit of mustard. I need to get a separate spoon though because I just licked that off a spoon. Bit of mustard, bit of Dijon. Give it a stir. God, I'm making such a mess, but I want to be quick. Stir, and you've got a lovely, creamy, homemade salad dressing without all the rubbish, because salad dressings these days are full of junk a lot of the time. Just going to spoon that on the side. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And then, like I said, I still haven't finished. This is gonna be. This is what I mean. Like my salad. When I do salad, it is not just. It's not just a basic big salad. Not just a basic bitch salad. This is a big, big salad, and I love it. That is a one. And I have these tiny little Costa Malika wraps. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to heat it in the pan, in a dry pan. Just one. 30 seconds each side, job done. Oh my God, look at that. Okay, so we finally have a painted kitchen. I love the colour. I'm so happy. I trusted the process and went with it. I feel like, yeah, it really looks like, I mean, this is probably the best lighting we're gonna get over here, so you can see, but it just goes so nicely, doesn't it? And the table, oh, I love it. I love it. I just think the colours just work so well together. Obviously, Luke and I need to get our dining chairs up, which we'll do at some point. But yeah, we're nearly done. Still waiting for the backsplash to arrive. They did say 15 working days. Oh, so that was a while ago now. Well, probably 5 working days ago. So hopefully that will arrive in the next couple of weeks. Obviously our blind from blind to go. I'm really hoping I made the right decision with that. We'll see when it arrives. So this is my job for this weekend. Is to wallpaper this. I think, am I going to do it, or might I do it tonight? I don't know, but I'm going to show you. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, honestly. I'm just going to give it my best. And then we need to get everything back in here once that's done. Obviously the cabinet. I do want to go to TK Maxx actually and find, because obviously you can see this join here. Can you see that join there? So we've got a gold mirror which is going to go here. But I want a frame to sit up here so it kind of covers that joint so you don't see it as much, because obviously this isn't Luke's trade. He's done a bloody good job. I mean, that back wall and this soil stack here wasn't a mess. It was a mess. So I think he's done well. And do you know what? I love this little housing here of the vanity unit, like what we've done with the worktop from the kitchen as well, brought it in here. We also made up a little box in here because honestly, there was the ugliest, when I say ugliest, the ugliest pipe the ugliest toilet pipe running there. So Luke boxed that in as well. Again, I think he's done a good job. So yeah, I thought I'd give you an update. So the last bit, yeah, is to literally get on with the wallpapering. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I really don't. Can it be that hard? I don't know. I need to watch a few, I'm going to watch a few YouTube videos. If anyone hasn't, well, no, by the time this goes out, it'll be done. So I can't ask for tips, but yeah, I'm going to watch a few YouTube videos and then hopefully I will get that done. Good morning, I hope you're okay. It is Friday today. I've just got back from doing the school run. I'm going to make myself some breakfast. Then it's a busy one. I need to head out into town. I've got some filming to do for a brand that I worked with last year. Really enjoyed it. It was great to work with. So I need to go out and do some filming for a reel that's going to go live next week. So it's quite an urgent thing. I've got ideas for concepts and stuff already. So I just need to go and film all the content for it, and then I've got editing and stuff that I can do once I'm back. Guys, I've really done something to my foot and I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself. Obviously, you know, I'm quite an active person. I've got dance that I do. I walk daily. I like to do 10k steps a day. I think I might have, like, I've just gone and Googled, like, I'll good old Google for a doctor. I think I might have tendonitis or something. So do you know those tendons that run up the side of the foot? Yeah. If I'm standing flat on the foot, it doesn't hurt that much. But if I'm like pointing, I can feel a pain going up my foot. So I think it feels like a tendony type of pain. I'm just guessing here, but yeah, I need to really, I don't know how I'm going to stuff my foot because I'm a busy bitch. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to get done, and staying off my feet isn't factored into that. So I need to pop into town. So plan of action, breakfast, finalise the script for the brand that I'm working with, go and film the footage. I might take you with me actually and show you what I do. Go and film the footage for that. I've got a party to go to on Saturday night. It's my friend's 40th. It's quite a bougie do. I've got nothing to wear. So I wanted to pop into town, see if I could get anything, or to have a raid in my wardrobe, see what I have. If there's anything I like that I could make into an outfit, but nothing's calling me. No, I need some inspo. I've currently got chicken korma in the slow cooker. Let me show you. My subscriber membership group the other day, and it was bloody delicious, even if I do say so myself. So I've used chicken thighs this time. All of this veg in here is butternut squash and sweet potato, and by the end of the day it condenses down to nothing. So there's loads of hidden veg. The kids don't know it's there. It has quite a sweet taste because sweet potato and butternut squash is quite sweet veg. So it has a lovely taste to it. I also bung in some mango chutney, which adds to the flavour. I make my own homemade garlic and naan bread, which I will actually film later and show you how I do that. But honestly, we all demolished that meal. When I say a meal was delicious, this meal was, oh my God, so good. Luke was like, Theo's never going to eat that. I'm like, watch, just watch. And he demolished the whole bowl. It was lovely, and I've been thinking about it ever since. So yeah, having that for dinner tonight. Right, gonna get cracking, and yeah, let me just get on with my day, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Hi, so I've just pulled up outside Marks and Spencer, which is where I'm going to be doing my filming for today. Put some lipstick on. I don't know, lip liner. The car park seems extremely busy, which is not the best, because ideally I like to film when it's quiet, but it seems so busy today, but I've got to get it done. So what I normally do is I normally print off my shot list, so when I go in I know exactly what I am going to be filming, what shots I definitely need to get, and it just makes it more easier, so I can make sure that I've covered everything before I leave. If you like, so basically my process is think of some ideas and concepts for the reel or the content that I want to create. I like to write a script. I kind of like roughly like to know what I want to say or what I want to convey within the reel itself. If I'm filming obviously for a brand, which I am doing today, I don't like to make it feel like an ad. I still want to give people value in what I want to share as a content creator, and what I personally find valuable, and what I personally would like to watch. That's what I always kind of like have in the back of my mind when it comes to like filming. So we're going to M&S today, and the concept around this particular reel is family meals on a budget. 3 family meals under £25. So obviously I've already got in my mind the things I'm going to pick up, the things I'm going to buy. These are meals that I actually like to make for my family myself. So yeah, going to go in and get the shots, and then the plan of action is to swing by TK Maxx, hopefully go and look for a nice frame for the bathroom. I'm not going to lie, guys, my car is disgusting. It is filthy. I have not had this car cleaned in, I don't know, like, I couldn't tell you the last time. How bad is that? It's just not been on one of my top priorities. Definitely haven't got it cleaned in the winter. So yeah, honestly, I'm so embarrassed. Like, you don't want to see what's going on down here. It's not as if there's rubbish per se. She says, while finding a wrapper in the back of the car. This is from my son's little bar. But yeah, it's just it needs a good clean. Like, the windows are just covered. It's disgusting. So yeah, that's what I need to get done in the next 2 and a bit hours before I need to go and do the school run. So let's get going. Okay, so car's all cleaned. I've literally nipped into TK Maxx to try and pick a photo frame to go in that spot in the bathroom. I can't decide between these two. This has obviously got the greens in, but this one has the green in the background, and although it looks like a very green, like in real life it is more of an olive green, which is obviously the same colour as a bathroom. So I thought, oh, that would tie in really nicely. I might just get both and then just return the one that I don't need, because I really can't make a decision. I think sometimes you have to see something in the place before you can make up your mind. So I tell you, these Marlowe Glen photo frames, I bought a few for the landing, and they look so good. But for the price of them, I mean, this one, $12.99, this one, $14.99. Bargain. Hi, so we are on our way to celebrate my friend Marta's 40th birthday. So she's hired at a venue that it's kind of like a restaurant, club, bar place. I did have a bit of a meltdown with deciding what to wear. Honestly, I don't know what it is, but obviously I don't go out that much. So I thought, quickly nip into town, try to find something to wear. Could I find anything? No, I couldn't. So in the end, I picked up this white blazer, Primark, and the shorts. They're River Island. They've got this lovely like pearl detail here, and they've got lace trim on the shorts. I should have stood up really and showed you, but I was in a hurry as usual. And then I was like, oh, my legs are so pale, had to quickly find a fake tan. But I found a fake tan that was like not an actual fake tan. I think it's more like makeup for your legs, so you just buff it in and then it washes off. So we're literally just on our way there now. I'm looking forward to it actually. Now I'm like out the door. I was slightly confused with what the dress code was. My friend is Polish, and she wrote on the invite black tie. So I'm like, black tie, ball gowns, tuxedo. She's like, no, just dress like, you know, smart. So I'm hoping this attire is going to be okay. Yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. But yes, hopefully tonight will be fun. I'm with Luke as well. Luke's driving, looking very dapper with what he's wearing. He's got a nice blazer on. It's not a shirt, it's more like a polo, and he's wearing some trousers as well. So,
no, I'm not. I'm naked.
He's naked at the on the bottom half. Looking forward to tonight. I'll speak to you later. Bye. Okay, so Luke has sanded down the wall in preparation for the wallpapering, and we're going to crack on and get it done. We have done some additional stuff in here, but I'm not going to show you until it's all done, because Honestly, when I first designed this, I used ChatGPT, and it actually is looking like the bit behind me that you can't see is looking exactly like my design. So I'm so excited. But yeah, we're going to give this a go. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. I mean, it's a very, very small area, so we shouldn't be able to get it wrong. We are starting off at this edge because Luke said this door frame has to be straight. So we're going to start off this way and work our way in. Obviously, we're only going up to this point here. So Luke is measuring out a bit of wallpaper, and then we're going to get it all cut and yeah, get cracking. I need to go and mix up the wallpaper paste first, and that won't be too difficult. So the first roll is officially up, and we didn't have a brush to the proper kit, so we're choosing a shower squeegee. And actually, to be fair, it's doing the trick. It's doing the trick to make sure the paper's laid nice and flat. What do you think? First look of the wallpaper. I'm obsessed. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love it. It's just obviously making sure that we match up the pattern correctly. The bathroom is done. Ignore that. Actually, no, it's not fully done. Ignore that ugly switch. That switch will be gone on Wednesday. But I am obsessed. What do we think? I cannot believe this bathroom now looks like this. Look at me. Hi. I have to show, I'm going to have to get a before picture because I don't know if you remember what it looked like, but it certainly wasn't like this. What do we think? I'm in love. Seriously, I feel like this might just be my favourite, one of my favourite rooms in the house. Love it. So to give you a recap, this was the bathroom before. This was it before. It had coats in, but actually this was once it was cleared. So this was the original dumping ground. Like, it was a literal dumping ground before. I can't believe it. And this was my ChatGPT mock-up pic and how it actually turned out. Honestly, I'm so in love. And we actually done this on such a budget. I'll leave all the links in the description box in case you're interested. Hi guys, so I'm going to wrap this week's vlog up for now. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I do realise that sometimes when people like to watch a transformation, they like to see it all in one day. But I'm going to be really real with you. A lot of the time it doesn't actually happen like that. And obviously ours has been, for the kitchen and the bathroom, flooring, etc. It's been over many, many weeks. And that is the reality. Sometimes you just have to live with things for a while. Sometimes they stop, sometimes they start. And realistically, that's how ours has been. It hasn't been like a start from finish. It's been start, stop, move on to something else, go back to something else. But honestly, when I come downstairs and I just open that bathroom, I was like, oh, it actually came to life. And I planned that bathroom. Like, I had an idea of what I wanted, and then I just was using ChatGPT to come up with like images to make sure it all kind of would tie in with one another, which was brilliant. Honestly, like, if you haven't done that, do it, because I definitely recommend doing it. It just helps you visualize something that you can't actually see. So yeah, and I walked in today after doing the school run, and although obviously the kitchen isn't 100% finished, I'm just like, I did like a little happy dance, because all of that work, all of that stress just feels like it's so worth it. Like, I'm in love. I love this space, I really do. And I am such a homebody, and I feel like my home is such a, like, it is a reflection of me. Like, I'm looking around and I'm like, this is just so me, it's so us, it's so our family. And yeah, just having this space just means so much. Anyway, I'm waffling and rambling now, but I'm gonna wrap it up there. I hope you have a lovely week, have the best week ahead, and I'll see you this time next week. Bye.